So what I see now is the limited like load is obviously going to put limited force production into the ground. And that it's going to kind of like just lead into this sense of falling into front foot strike, right? And now, not to say falling in and of itself is like bad, because I think there is acceleration to be had when you fall and utilize the slope. But think about like this, what the slope is, right? The slope is something that helps aid in the acceleration because of gravity. So gravity is like pulling you down, where this is where it becomes like really hard for, you know, younger guys. There's instability issues, X, Y, Z, whatever. But you see like the top tier athletes or the top tier pitchers in the MLB have the ability to acknowledge and accept gravity, right? Like going into the slope, but also like maintain their loading phase of their drive leg. Whereas like your drive leg kind of gets into this this falling pattern and early knee, or you know, early hip extension, if you will. So the timing of this sequence is just a little bit off, which is probably going to be then causing you, like you said, with the opening up early. This is an extremely difficult and elite move, right? Because we obviously want to abide by gravity. We want to accelerate our body into our drive phase and into front foot strike. But there's still this loading phase that we want to make sure that we're hammering home. So like Verlander's, in my opinion, one of the best pitchers ever. Just notice how like as soon as he lifts, like he's going to be getting his forward momentum going down the slope. He's going to be abiding by gravity. But as soon as he descends, like there's this loading phase, right, of his drive leg. Now you'll see this in the report as well. There's components that we can do to help our loading phase, right? And I'll show you this, and that's why I wanted to bring in your long toss, but just see this picture here, right? Like it's not getting super stuck over the back of the rubber. You're not like defying that forward gravity with your trunk staying in this trunk tilt, but having the ability to load while still accelerating forward. And then look at the timing of when this hip internally rotates. You see the knee go down and the hand come up. Like that's a very elite move, which, you know, makes sense why not everyone can accomplish it. This is something that I'm working on, dude. Like this is something that I struggle with when it comes to like the drive leg mechanics. So don't think you're alone on this. But I want to show you this long toss, right? This is very similar to how I am when it comes to long toss versus mound mechanics. Remember what I said earlier with the slope and how like gravity is pulling you down that slope, right? It's almost like if you're on a trail, or like you're mountain climbing and you were going downhill, right? Like it's really hard to like stop, right? Like gravity's pulling you, so you're kind of abiding by that. But it's like, all right, look how clean and efficient this loading phase is when it comes to your drive leg in your long toss. Now notice the components that are involved. Trunk counter rotates over that rear hip. Glove side kind of extends to help aid in that counter rotation. So now you have this like holding on to this loading phase to then buy that time. So now your stride length is authentic. Your timing is like superior when it comes to when your front foot is anchoring into the ground, because now you have neutral trunk. Lead leg takes on force, hips into rotation, pelvis rotates over the lead leg, the femur of the lead leg, and now you have all this energy to come up, and boom. All right, dudes, Robby Rowe here. Thank you for watching that video. If you're interested in booking your own mechanical analysis, you can click that link right there. Also tell you a little bit about the service and what it entails. Hit that link right there. Subscribe, please. You can also check out that video right there, which is related to the video that you just watched if you want to get some more context on that. All right, guys. Much love. God bless. Till next time. See ya.
Strike three! You're out!